All right, y'all, we are in New York City, my hometown. Not too long ago, 2023, y'all know what happened in New York City. I caught PTSD. If you don't know what happened, this happened.
Video game giveaway prompted mayhem in New York City. Kai Cenat is accused of inciting a riot during the unpermitted event.
At least 3 officers were injured and 65 people have been arrested.
Officers were attacked. We were in there. We were crushed.
Very big riot. It was just out of control.
You don't come to get free Game Boys and bring smoke bombs and bring M80s.
What happened to the PlayStation?
What?
Got an update from the NYPD, and here's what we know tonight. According to police, Kai Cenat will be charged with multiple counts.
The influencer is charged. He's going to be charged with multiple counts, at least 2 counts of inciting a riot, unlawful assembly, and a few other charges.
Now, today is the day. For some reason, the mayor knew I was in the city and reached out and said he want to pull up on me and talk about it. And I'm gonna try to ask him to see if I'm able to run it back. We gonna see if I'm able to run it back, because right now I'm on like a policy right now where I can't really do no events right now. So I wanna see, and also I just wanna talk about like what the cops did with Phantom Car and V and stuff like that. So he gonna come in and he feel like he wanted to talk about that a little bit out of nowhere. Like they knew I was in New York and they wanna talk about it. So yeah, let's be face to face with the mayor. How you doing?
This is one of my video games.
How you doing? The mayor's in town. How you doing, bro? You good? You good? Come on, bro. How's everything been going for you? Grinding? What you been up to today?
The parade, the Albanian Day parade, went to a couple other events.
Okay.
It's nonstop.
Okay.
Every half an hour there's another click. Man.
Okay, yeah. I haven't been in New York in a minute, so it's my first time being back home. You know, I'm from the Bronx. You feel what I'm saying? You know, I'm from the Bronx. So, nah, yeah, definitely. Like, the last time I was here, it was crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy, but.
That's New York every day.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, it is.
And who told you we don't want you back?
That's what I felt like. I felt like, you feel me? Like after the controversy what happened and stuff like that, you know, I try to be a little bit more careful with the things I do, but also on top of that, it was on some like, we just had like trouble with certain things and a lot of like things were happening where like my boy Phantom, like we just have trouble with like NYPD and stuff, you know?
You said trouble, explain that.
Like, I feel like we were like,
Be raw.
I feel like we like picked on us in a way. I feel like we were like NYPD be picking on us in a way.
Okay, explain it, help me understand.
In terms of like, it was a lot of times where police was doing things that they wasn't supposed to be doing. Like it made it feel like NYPD was a gang at one point.
Got pulled,
in terms of like,
pulled up a
my
gun.
friend Phantom, he got his car taken away for no reason at one point.
And he got pulled up a gun.
Phantom, my homeboy from the Bronx, that's my boy. Brother
that day, you're saying?
No, not on that day.
Okay,
it was a whole different day.
Okay.
It was a whole different day.
Right.
Yeah, so like, I feel like there was a lot of things where like, things would happen where like, where the police would just look at us and pick us out. We had trouble the whole summer. In like about a year ago, we did AMP in the summertime, and like it would just always be NYPD just doing stuff. So like I kind of feel like coming to New York, it'll be kind of hectic in terms of like I gotta move a certain way.
Let me tell you something. We've come a long way from where we were, and what's happening now, even in the Bronx. Man, there's a lot of crews, a lot of drill folks are getting into battles over drill music. They're disrespecting each other's community, and so I have to find that right balance. I got to make sure we're safe, but not with disgrace.
Yeah, I just feel like, yeah. I just feel like there was some points where, you know, like it'll be the cops taking the car and posing with it, and like we making it laugh at. So us being from New York, we felt the type of way in terms of like, damn, we can't even embrace the city without something going on. You feel what I'm saying? Because of like how big we are, we always had a radar. Every time we fly in, it was always something. So,
No, you said take the car. What do you mean about take the car?
like they took Phantom car from him, and like at one point he was held at one point they had the gun up close to that at him.
What did they take it for? Was he drag racing?
No, he wasn't doing nothing.
Okay, so we need to look at that case, because that can't happen.
He wasn't doing
You can't just
nothing.
be on the street and someone take his car.
And it was after
But
the
not just
parade.
saying, you know.
They posed with the car. They was posing with it like taunting.
Okay, we need to look at that.
So I got a question. Like we do know about what happened downtown, where things happened to where like I didn't want it to be in that way, but it ended up being it, and I learned from it, and like I understand how much influence I have. I want to know, is there a world where I can ever give back on a big scale, but the right way? Because I feel like I was on the radar of not being able to like do events like that because of how hectic it did get. But is there a world where I can run it back?
Well, okay, let's look at what we just did what we did 2 weeks ago. We had a major boxing event right in the middle of Times Square. A couple 100,000 people were there. They coordinated with the city. We had the right layout. We had it laid out correctly. We get ready to do something else, a major event. We do a lot of major events. And so now that you see your influence and what you tried to do on 14th Street, you would say, I want to give back.
Yeah.
So now that you see your influence, now you have moved to another level.
Right.
You can't still do it on the level you did before because now you're blown up. So now you have to do it on another level. You sit down with my team. I get the agencies involved. You map out what your plan is. This is what I want to do. I want to do something to give back. Now you got the city in alignment to make sure you can execute the plan.
Okay. So there is a world where I can
Without a doubt. But I can do it all the time.
Okay.
I love for you to come up in the Bronx.
Yeah.
And just
I just want to get back to my city. Like I would like to do it one more time. I feel like it would be fire if I did it the right way and I did it one more time for the people, because that day, like I did have good intentions and I wanted to do it. Is there a way like?
That's why the team said, this brother had good intentions.
Yeah.
He was not trying to do something that was. So we want to make sure your good intentions allows you to do what you're going to do.
Is there a way that is there a way that my friend like Phantom could like probably get like an apology for what happened or anything like that?
Just explain it to me.
Like an apology from like whether it's from the police department or some type of apology, because he was done wrong. Like he was done wrong, and it's like
with the situation with the car.
With the car.
Let me look at him and see what happened.
With the car.
Let me see let me see exactly what happened. If something was done wrong, he'll get an apology.
Yeah.
Let me see exactly what happened, because this is news to me. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Because normally nobody's just gonna roll on you and take your car.
Yeah.
So you're saying he was?
No, that actually happened. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm sure everybody has video cameras now.
Yeah.
So
The
incident was video.
Yeah.
You should have Phantom call me.
Okay.
Where is he?
I'll get the info.
Is he from New York?
Yeah, he's from New York. Yes, the Bronx.
He came back.
Huh?
He's back.
Nah, he's back. Yeah, he be out here, but we would just be cautious of certain shit, cause like you feel what's going on and stuff. But I wanted to ask you something like, how do you get like the key to the city or like?
Did he?
Like I always see like Sanat ads or something like that. How do you get that? Like how do you?
Don't get the key to the city, Kai.
Yeah. Wait, so you
You'll be looking like Diddy.
Like give somebody the key to the
key to the city? Yes. Key to the city, yes.
How do you get that?
Street naming is done through the city council. Key to the city is through your life of work. It's not just, because someone did something once great time. Like we can give this key to the city to Walt Frazier. It's his life work. They look at your life work. It doesn't mean that you're at the end of your life, but we want to look at the totality.
Total.
Right. Like we gave the key to the city.
That'd be fire.
Say it.
I said that'd be fire to get. That's fire.
Yes.
I just
I thought he was gonna say it. Who he gave this key to, and then now he's locked up.
Or run back something. Like I can, because right now I didn't know if I was able to run any event back to give back to New York and stuff like that because of what happened last time. So
we do it right.
We'll do it right.
So don't feel as though, hey, something went wrong, now I can't do it again. No, this is your city, man. You're from the Bronx. This is your city. And you should feel if you're gonna do things and give back in a real way, you need to do it in your city. Especially from the Bronx.
Facts. Yeah.
Especially from the
All
Bronx.
right, all right. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you, bro.
As much as I appreciate
Thank you.
Man.
All right, sounds good. There it is.
Damn.
I'm not gonna lie. He basically just locked in another giveaway. So I'm gonna do another giveaway. If it end up being fucking crazy, then we're gonna see what happens. Other than that,
I think I'm
like
gonna
the
go to
video,
that one, maybe.
comment,
I don't know.
and then just hope for a good giveaway sometime in New York.
Double.
We gonna see.